Dave Palumbo here with an RX Muscle news update. I'm grief-stricken having to report that Bostin Loyd has passed. I know the word has been put out there pretty much already. Everyone's been texting me and emailing me, and I know Nick Trigilli did a video on it. And, I was so shocked in the sense that, not necessarily shocked that it happened, but shocked that it happened right now, that I texted his wife, Ariella Palumbo, who I'm friends with, and I don't even think she knew how anyone even found out yet, but Bostin is still in the house. Obviously, they're waiting for the morgue to show up and take his body. I'm sure there'll be an autopsy performed. It appears as though he had come back from the gym after a workout, and he just collapsed in his kitchen. I'm assuming he probably had a heart attack. As many of you know, Bostin had been dealing with kidney disease, I think stage 5 kidney disease. He probably needed a transplant at some point. I know he wasn't on dialysis yet, but he probably needed to be. And I'm doing everything I can not to cry because, I've worked with Bostin when he first started competing as a teenager and helped him win a couple shows and try to mentor him and be a role model for him and try to steer him in the right direction. And, I think he became very knowledgeable in bodybuilding and supplementation and performance enhancing drugs. And he was, obviously that was his passion. He really loved all that, the science aspect of it. And unfortunately, as we know from him appearing on my show and just some of the stuff he did on his own social media, he overdid things. And when you overdo things, and you put a tremendous strain on your body, obviously negative ramifications can result because of that. And once again, I don't know what the official cause of death was, but obviously Bostin's health wasn't great in recent years. And unfortunately, him and I really were not, communicating very much over the last year or so. I don't know if his thinking processes were not working as well, and maybe his decision making wasn't as good as it was, but I feel like a parent who lost his child. I was very close to Bostin. I really cared about this person. I love his wife, Ariella, and I feel grief for his son, who's not going to have a father growing up. And so I think we need to take this time to really reflect on everything that we're doing in our life, take our health very seriously, and remember to tell our loved ones that we love them, because nothing's guaranteed in this life. Any support you guys can give to Bostin's wife, Ariella, I'm sure she would greatly appreciate it. Obviously, don't overwhelm her with text messages now because, I know everyone wants to check. It is true, the story. Let her grieve, but then be there for her to support her and Bostin's family and his mom. I'm sure his mom is crushed. His mom is an amazing woman too, and his father, John Loyd, who was a bodybuilder himself back in the 80s, a really good one at that. This is a tragic news that I'm reporting here. I will do a further report on this as we get more information, and I would love to do a tribute to Bostin Loyd, maybe pull some of the clips from some of the older TV shows that he did on our channel. For now, though, once again, I'm really overtaken with emotion. I don't even know what to say anymore. Bostin, will miss you. You'll always be in my prayers and in my thoughts, and my prayers and condolences go out to his family, his wife, his mother and father, and of course his son. I'm Dave Palumbo with an RX Muscle News Update.